Hi everybody, my name is Mike Francis. I'm the co-founder and CEO of NanoTech, and I stop fires for a living. NanoTech started out of a garage right here in Houston, Texas. We sold our first batch blended right out of my own beer tanks. Thanks to our friends at Halliburton Labs, we have scaled up from the beer tanks and are currently producing thousands of gallons of our product today. We're solving two grand challenges. The first is related around carbon emissions. 40% of all US CO2 emissions result from the demand for heating, cooling, and hot water in buildings. We can tackle that. HVAC systems use about 48% of a building's energy on average. The second problem that we're tackling is we want to fireproof the world, starting in fire-prone states such as California and Colorado, where we are actively passing tests and going on infrastructure as we speak. So what is it that we do? We have developed a particle, and by we, I mean our really smart chief scientist, has developed a particle which can be embedded into many, many different materials. Paints, polymers, resins, composites, cement. When it's embedded into cement, it makes the cement about 10 times more insulating. We have two flagship products. One that you're seeing here is our fireproof coating. Our fireproof coating will fireproof to about 1800 degrees Celsius. There's no chemical reaction, which means there's no smoke, no flame spread. It's sprayable, no VOCs, and it'll continue to protect the building or the structure. It's not dependent on time. The way that it works is it has two key properties. One, it has what's called a perfect emissivity. It's the only coating in the world that we know of that has a perfect emissivity. That means it's emitting the heat away from the substrate. The second property it possesses, it has a very low thermal conductivity. Thermal conductivity is just the resistance of heat. Our particle and our material is actually less thermally conductive than what NASA uses on their reentry programs. It allows us to fireproof at extreme temperatures and also create thermal isolation in buildings, heat exchangers, and more. My kids are in the background of this video saying, "Put your hand under it, Dad," so I had to do it. Our flagship market is actually the roofing market. We said, how can we take our particle, adapt it for a roofing application, and go to scale? We're currently on dozens and dozens of roofs all across the US. In fact, we're on about 15 or so Domino's pizzas where we've been able to drop the temperature inside by about 30 degrees. On many of our case studies and pilots, we're actually dropping the temperature or the HVAC consumption between 35 and 50%. This is our coating in action here in Houston. You can see that it is coated and it's showing at about 95 degrees. That's right at about ambient. When you go to the uncoated side, you can see that it goes from 95 degrees to 165 degrees. We are pitching sustainability with a return in a new category where we combine fireproofing and thermal protection. For my customers in the room, I am not dropping my prices, but I do have an 86% gross margin. We are currently raising a Series A of 25 million, of which 15 million is already committed. Come see us upstairs and see more fireproofing videos. Thank you so much, and let's make Houston Launch City.